Hi girls and guys, it's Mr. Tracky and we're on the right track. In today's video I'll be letting you know whether the new limited time mode in Fortnite Battle Royale is any good, and that is Blitz, ladies and gentlemen. So basically, what is Blitz? Well, Blitz is almost like Fortnite on steroids. They have shortened the times of the storms, and you can see straight away from what you've just saw on the screen, the first circle is already formed and the storm is already ready to go. So basically, once the first countdown happens, which is around 2 minutes, you're straight away going to be attacked by the storm, which doesn't normally happen in the first game mode. I believe it's around 3 minutes before the storm even gets approaching the map. So straight away the adrenaline kicks in. You'll find that a lot more people go to the same places you're going to go, because most people use their common sense and land within the first circle. So straight away the impact is you'll see a lot more people and have a lot more gunfights. The maximum length of each individual game on Blitz is 15 minutes, but believe me, you will notice that the numbers dwindle very quickly, which is it is quite fun. It's almost like Tilted Towers but across the map, if that makes any sense to anyone. They've also increased the chances of chest spawning from around 65% to around 85%. The chances of ammo box spawning have been increased from around 70% to around 90%. Floor loot, you'll find it absolutely everywhere, as it spawns nearly 100% of the time, which is, you just run around and see things everywhere in Blitz basically. You'll find supply drops will be dropping in like nobody's business, as they've been dropped from 180 seconds down to 80, and they take 30 seconds less to drop down to the ground at a 30-second drop rate. Another thing you'll also find is that the harvesting resources are doubled. So when you strike a tree, you'll get doubled amount of resources, and you'll actually get 100 resources instead of the normal 30. This game mode is just being turned up on every single dial to make it absolutely insane. So you'll definitely find that you'll be landing and seeing a lot more people. There are a lot more loot boxes, as I've said, a lot more weapons around. So it is easy to drop in and still have a decent gunfight. Obviously Epic Games have taken this into consideration, knowing that much more people are going to go for a particular area than usual, because a smaller amount of the map is available. The whole entire map is available, but if you've got any nous about you, you won't be dropping outside the first circle, because before you know it, the storm is on your case, unless you are really brave. The amount of people that I've saw die, literally about 20 people died the first time I played this game mode because they was consumed by the storm. So anybody that gets killed by the storm because they forget what they're doing, then Blitz is one you've definitely got to keep your eye on, because before you know it, the next circle's formed and the next circle's formed. To alleviate that, the likelihood of launch pads has been highly increased, so you're much more likely to find launch pads as well, which is it does obviously help you get, if you're not in zone, it will help you get in zone very quickly. So obviously that is Epic Games facilitating for and compensating for the faster storms, which is another great idea from Epic Games. This is definitely the perfect game mode for people who love action, who love to get kills. I mean, I play quite tactically, and I will drop into certain areas that I prefer, retail role being one of them. But if you want absolute action, then Blitz is definitely the game mode for you. It's available in solo, and it's also available in squads. It is absolutely awesome that Epic Games have put the solo version of Blitz in as well as squads, because for those of you who play this game very often and look forward to the limited time modes, you'll notice that majority of them do cater to squads, and if you are somebody that plays solo a lot of the time, then you do feel like you're excluded from these game modes. So well done Epic Games for actually making this a solo and a squad mode. Is it fun? It's absolutely hilarious how quickly you'll end up in the last 10 fighting in the game. It's a brilliant game mode, and in my personal opinion, it's a game mode that I think would do quite well if it was permanently put into Fortnite Battle Royale. It's a great game mode. I mean, what's not to like? More gunfights, more enemies, more loot, more likelihood of getting a scar, more ammo, quicker resources. So when you're worried about killing someone and not having enough resources, you're definitely getting them. You're definitely getting chug jugs. You are getting everything in this game that is so hard to come by really easily. So it's guys, you can tell I'm loving it at the moment. So what I want you to do for me down in the comment section is tell me where you've played so far. Are you enjoying the game mode, and is it something that you would make a permanent fixture in Fortnite Battle Royale? Just leave that down in the comment section for me, guys. That would be highly appreciated. Guys, there are many buttons you could hit, but the like and subscribe button, I hope they tickle your fancy. And as always, guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.